Hey guys and girls, it's your boy James with another vlog, bigger, better than the last one. So before we start, make sure you like this video, comment down below, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and so yeah, let's get into the video. So it's going to be a bit different today, obviously with the weather closing, and we're suspected to have a thunderstorm today, which will be good. If that happens, I'll try and capture that. So what also I want to talk about today is, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below, is my buddy called Carl, aka Accessibility, I can't remember the second part, I do apologise, but he talked about it yesterday and how to educate seeing people in wheelchairs. Now I think that's a great topic. So I mean, for me, I've had similar experiences where somebody's treated you different because of your disability, and with the video that he posted out, I think it'll give everyone a great education lesson in how to approach people differently, because then they are the same people of us, they've just got a disability. They're no different from us, they can do all the same stuff as what we can do. I mean, for me, obviously, as people know, I've got a hand tremor, which is from what the QMC diagnosed as a dystonic hand tremor, which means it's there. A benign one is where it's sort of there and isn't. That's what it was diagnosed previously, but then it got re-diagnosed. So obviously with me, I mean, I struggled to obviously do some of the basic stuff like cutting up stuff and holding a drink without spilling it all over the place. Obviously, I've had an experience where I've scalded my hand at work because of my hand tremor, and then I had to go to the doctors to get it all like bandaged up basically and all that kind of stuff. So it does hinder a few of my abilities, but obviously with me becoming a lifeguard, it's actually made me overcome it a bit more, because obviously with my hand tremor, I've learned to control part of the brain. So or if you want a funny term, learn to control that monkey inside my brain to obviously stop my hands from like going out of control. Obviously my tablets do help, but if I relax my body a lot better, my hands are not naturally still. Well, not naturally, but they'll get more stiller, basically, if that's a word. And obviously in the past I was teased in the past, primary school, secondary school, so I've lived through it my whole life. But watching Carl's video yesterday with his partner Grace, it did give me a bit more understanding about how some people are impacted in life with these disabilities. And that, like I said, I'll leave the description down below of the video. I urge you to go watch it. He's an absolutely fantastic vlog. I watched it from start to finish, and even though I knew Carl, it was like some of the things were like, yeah, I can resent to that. I can, sorry, not resent to that, relate to that. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up here. Obviously, when I was in, when I went on a holiday with him, Grace, Jack, I've forgotten the other two, forgive me. They were Grace's friends. I'm not sure if that was the museum one, Carl, but I can remember some people treating other people differently because of their disabilities, and I just think it's wrong. I mean, we're all human, we all make mistakes in life, we all get better in life. So like I said, I urge you to watch this video. I mean, I'm stumbling over my words a bit, so I thought I'd just want to get that thing off my chest. So yeah, so now I've said that, let's get on with the day. So here I have my breakfast. It's Friday egg on toast, great way to start the day. Now looking at tutorials in how to make animation for iMovie to make my YouTube vlogs better. So yeah, that should be a bit of fun. So guys, just a bit of an update for you, because obviously the football season restarts tomorrow, starring Aston Villa versus Sheffield United, and followed by Manchester City versus Arsenal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk to you about what potentially could happen in tomorrow's game against Manchester City versus Arsenal. So if we just get the table up. So obviously Liverpool are quite a way away. So in theory, Man City need to win every single game to have any chance of obviously catching Liverpool, but that ain't likely, considering Liverpool only need to win 2 games. But if Arsenal manage to win at the Etihad, then Liverpool would only need to beat Everton on Sunday in the Merseyside derby, which is at Goodison Park. But what's to say if they draw? So 58 for Man City, that would probably still give Liverpool the title. So Man City have to win, of course. So all the pressure is going to be on them. So then if we scroll down, obviously Arsenal in 9th. If they win, they could potentially go up into 6th or joint 6th, as they say, with Sheffield United and Wolves, and only a few points off the Champions League spot. Now, let's remember that Man City have this 2-year Champions League suspension ban, which UEFA put on due to financial fair play. Obviously, that might get reduced to a season. It's unlikely it'll be 2. Obviously, Man City will still be fighting the case, as well as every team probably would. So if that's the case, then obviously 5th spot, which is Manchester United, would get into the Champions League spot, but they would have to go through the qualifying stages. So it would be Liverpool, Leicester, Chelsea who'd get the automatic spot, and then Manchester United who would have to qualify. And then Man City will obviously be out of Europe completely. Then obviously 6th spot would get the automatic Europa League spot. 7th would have to qualify. 8th, I think 8th spot does get, I'm not too sure. I think 8th spot would get it, but it would depend on who won the FA Cup. I don't think it's depending on the League Cup. So then let's review the other game, which is Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. So if we start with Sheffield United, so if they win, obviously they play before anybody else. So if they win, they go into that 5th spot, which, as I said, could be potentially a Champions League spot. So then if we scroll all the way down to Aston Villa, who are 19th, who desperately need to win this, they win, they climb out the bottom 3. And this is quite a crucial game, crucial last remaining 10 games for Villa, because obviously they spent big in the summer. They probably spent too much of their money that they got from getting promoted. So if they go down, obviously they're going to have so many players on high wages in the Championship, which is not going to be brilliant. So they might look at offloading some players, but obviously with COVID-19 about, players' price tags will drop. So that could be a massive, massive implication on Villa. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of a bit of football news. Remember to keep following me on all my social media platforms, and I'll be back in a minute.
And here we have Noodles, the most craziest dog ever and the most
Weirdest, cutest, ugliest dog ever.
Where's Vic? Cookie Vic! What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing? You want belly scratch? You want belly scratch? You want belly scratch? Show me a trick. You're being boring today, Noodles. You're being boring. Are you sunbathing? Okay.
So I hope you enjoyed that. That was our crazy, well, it's actually my sister's dog, but she hasn't taken them over because she's in Lincoln at the moment, or somewhere near there. So yeah, that was Noodles, the craziest, cutest, ugliest dog, and if you want to put him in that category. Oh, camera. So just nipping to the car now to get a drink. Then I'll be coming back, and then I think I'll do a little live stream for a bit. So yeah, that should be fun. So here we have my stream manager online stream server. So what I want to do is I want to give a shout out. I'm going to link his stuff down in the description down below. Is my new subscriber, aboiplayz. So you probably see him in the bottom left, but he followed me on Twitch, which makes my followers up to 11. We've had 291 views, but that's probably going to go up by the end of this one. So thank you for him for following. Like I said, if you want a shout out in the next vlog, follow me on Twitch. So if you haven't got my Twitch, just add me on Twitch. It's Carpy240193. I will link it in the description down below to make it easy for you. Setting up a Twitch account isn't that hard. It's another way of you following me on my day through there. Also looking to get a PlayStation 4 camera, which will be in July. Ordering it on July the 2nd when they get some new stock in, because obviously they're quite wanted, because obviously PlayStation 4 cameras seem to be the only ones that will work. It won't work on any other software, so they're quite sorted out. So that'll be in July. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit my stream. So yeah, see you in a minute. So guys, just finished editing my stream, so make sure you check out, leave a link in the description down below. So yeah, I think I'll sign off here. So this has been your boy James Carpenter with another vlog, which has been bigger, better than the last one. So we'll see you next time. Peace out.